Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Foxy298 here. Welcome back to a brand new video for you guys today here on the channel. Today we are back with my how fast is it to drive backwards at a specific racetrack on F1 2018. Today we are here for the 5th part, which means that we are here for the Spanish Grand Prix, and we're going to be basically driving a lap around the track here. My TV is extremely loud. So the purpose of the video, you guys should know the series by now. Obviously, if you don't, we are driving with the Mercedes-Benz default setup. And we just do a lap forwards on the track to get us a reference, and then we go ahead and we do a lap backwards, and we basically just see how fast we can go backwards. That's the purpose of it. It's a little bit of experimentation more than anything. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Oh, I've lost the rear end on that corner. That's fine, it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and it'll be awesome if you wouldn't mind dropping a like on the video and subscribing if you're new. Alright, let's try and get a better reference lap in for us, because that wasn't very good. Finally! There we go, 1:17.9, that's more respective. There we go, 2.6 seconds faster. That's kind of what I was looking at, lap time wise. Good, okay. So we've got a lap time going forwards. Yeah, wow, 1,000 something in your mother's in the world. But now we don't really care about forwards. We care about backwards stuff. So we're going to spin the car around, and we're going to have a look at the backwards layout. That's a bit of an interesting turn through there. It's actually already a better view driving backwards, because you can just see the mountains in front. That's kind of sick, not going to lie. This is going to be hard, this corner now. Okay. Already I've got a tough ask there for that corner. Jeez. Oh, hello. And the game's going to try and spin me around. Brilliant, I love it. Can I select reverse, please? Jesus. Let me have my reverse gear, please, baby. There we are. Awesome. Okay. That's bit difficult. Bit difficult. Yeah. This track's very hard. Look. Alright, so first scouting lap around. The car is going to slide a lot. So, nothing really wrong with braking. This corner's going to be hard, though. That corner's going to be very hard. This corner's not too bad. It's a little bit difficult on the braking. Back end trying to slide out on me then. This corner's you've got to brake down once, and then you can sort of wrestle with it. That's a really high speed section. That's really satisfying. Oh my god. Quite a long swooping corner there. Back end is going to try and slide out on you. That's a really tough corner. It starts off fast, that one, and then it just gets away from you. This corner you can sort of take flat, and then you've got to lift off halfway through as you're carrying the speed. Very tight, fast S section. I'll tell you what though, overall in terms of the track backwards, it's very high speed. I'm going to put it out there, it's really fast to drive it backwards. I was actually turning into a really solid run until I made that mistake. Do you know what? I reckon I could actually be able to commentate a lap of this. Maybe I might not, just to try and save myself a little bit of time with it. And then I can commentate it when I'm done, but... Oh, I just did too much on the curb. I'm just putting it out there. This track is absolutely sensational backwards. If you haven't driven it backwards yet, I actually highly recommend you give Spain a go backwards. Now, I've driven it backwards, obviously, before in the past, but I've never gone, like, absolutely flat out for it. And it's incredibly fun. I've already learnt the track. That's how easy it is as well for you. If you ever, like, trying to be like, you know, I want to try and learn a track backwards, it's not hard in the slightest. But if you were ever looking to try... That's just too fast through there. But if you're ever trying to look at it, this track's easy to learn. Like, one thing compared to Baku that I can already compare here to Spain is I know where to brake for corners. I'm going to use this lap so far. I'm going to show the whole lap of this one, but I'm going to try and go even faster and compare it to another lap, because I think I can go a little bit quicker than that. Oh dear, that's not so good. Ah, so you can't hit that curb then. I was having a go and see if you can attack the curb as the crest of the track goes downwards. You can't hit it. That's fine, as long as I know. I'm just putting this out there. I could drive backwards around Spain all day, any day. This track is so much fun backwards. It's so high speed and technical. And for me, this is the only track that I can think of which, in terms of driving backwards, changes completely the track. Like, you drive around China, you drive around Bahrain, you can sort of notice the differences slightly. On here, it just feels like a completely new track. That's a bit wide on the exit there, but it's alright, this is a scruffy lap. But anyway, yeah, it genuinely feels to me like I'm driving something completely brand new. I don't feel like I'm driving a layout of such. It's too late on the brakes. I don't feel like I'm driving a layout, and even if I'm struggling now to get a lap in, I've already got one in. I'm just trying to go even faster, and I feel like I can. Whereas on my backwards laps on every other attempt, I've never felt like I go faster. And when I attack those curbs on the outside, they put me off slightly in that hairpin. But I don't know whether it's really worth taking the apex of it.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 17.9.
If I can get this right, you'll see how satisfying this is. That's perfect. Bit wide, but it's alright because I was on a banker anyway. I love this track backwards. I absolutely love it to pieces. It's so good. If anyone watches this that works at Circuit Catalunya or FIA or FOM or anything, change the lap so it's backwards. Lap forwards is crap. Change it so it's backwards, damn it. Oh, that was a brilliant run as well. Oh, kill me. It was such a good run. I really enjoyed that as well. Oh, god damn it. What makes this track so much more fun backwards as well is that I'm genuinely pushing the absolute limits, trying to find everything possible. Not saying that I don't in any other track, but sometimes you just get to a point where you think, right, I've just done that lap, that's as best I can go, I can accept that. Whereas here at Spain, I can't accept it. When I know that I can find time, I will try my best to find it. Like, I cannot accept anything else than I can go faster. And that's what I love about it. It's like, I did that run then, and it was perfect. And then I made a mistake, which happens, but... Alright, let's go again.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 17.9.
Yep, I'll take that. Perfect. I love that. That was smooth. That was so smooth. I nearly dropped it in that last corner and the back end stepped out and I felt it step out. But genuinely, this is so much fun. I've just clumped the curb there. But anyway, I'm going to keep that as my other one. I'm going to compare the two laps that I did and see which one was the fastest, obviously. But hopefully you guys enjoyed Spain. That was so much fun to drive. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and get back around to my lap, to the start again. And I'm going to explain how I went about that lap, what I did on the lap. You'll see the times still on the screen. I'll leave those there until I do the final review later. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. So I'll meet you guys at the start, and I will show you where you can brake and everything. Alright, so we're going ahead now, and we're going to do the lap together and show where the braking points are. So, as we accelerate to 8th gear, at this corner here, you want to be braking to 6th gear as soon as the corner starts turning, just like that. And then as soon as you see those curbs that arrive to you on your right-hand side, that's when you want to be braking to 2nd gear. I short shift to 4th to get a nice clean run through here because the back end steps out. Drop it into 4th gear and then just let the car just tailor around as you go towards here. Do not try and attack that curb. And then as soon as you get towards here, you brake into 2nd gear pretty much just after you've hit that little blind crest corner. You can shift into 5th and then drop it into 2nd if you really wish. This corner, as soon as the curb ends on the right hand side, then you turn in for a 6th gear corner in. You can see the little sausage curb there. That's what I use as my reference point. You can brake into 3rd gear through that or 4th. It's completely up to you. And then as you accelerate towards this corner, it's about halfway towards when the curb's on your left hand side. Brake it into 3rd gear and then you'll get yourself in towards that corner. Making your way up towards here. This is the toughest corner on the track. You're only braking into 4th. Watch because the corner's going to snap away from you eventually. And then you are going to be able to power on as you get towards here. This corner is quite a difficult one actually as well, 7th gear, but eventually you're going to want to drop it into 6th gear about halfway through because the corner will start to come away from you. 5th gear towards this corner and then 4th gear towards this final corner. I didn't quite make a good hassle of it on that lap. I went a little bit too fast. You're going to have to be a little bit slower as soon as you can make yourself a way around. And then as soon as you've navigated all that, you come towards the start-finish line, and then your start-finish line is right there. That is a lap backwards of Spain, done and dusted for you guys. I took so much speed through there. Oh my god. And that's what I mean. Like, I'm still trying to find more speed. That probably won't do it because I've just, you know, smashed everything. But again, if you try and attack this curb, look, it just sends you AWOL. So I don't recommend it. But anyway, guys, so far, Spain is my favourite track to drive backwards. It is absolutely amazing fun. But yeah, we're going to go and compare the lap times, and I'm going to round off the video. Alright then guys, as you saw from that gameplay then, so when we were driving forwards, we managed to set a 1 minute 17, I think it was. Going backwards, our first attempt was a 120.5, I think it was. and then we managed to jump into the 1 minute 19th on our second flying lap. Obviously, there's still always more time to find on any other lap that we do, and of course, when you're driving forwards, you don't have the problem of you know, the car trying to spin around and all of that happening. So overall, it's a really fun track. Overall, Spain for me backwards is the best track on the calendar so far to drive backwards. It's so much fun. It's really high speed. You can really attack the corners, and it was a lot of fun. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, feel free to drop it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel as well, if you have not yet subscribed. And I will see you guys next time, where we'll be going around Monaco, where we're going to see how much faster we can drive backwards, which is going to be tough, obviously. It's going to be a tough one, but it should be a lot of fun nonetheless. So until then, guys, I will see you guys for that next track. So until then, guys, take care all. Peace.